Here we are back again. We've been asked a few times to do a review. It's now been about 2 years since we got the big girl, and we thought what better time to do a review than on the beautiful South Australian coast. Alright, we'll start in the car, I guess. Excuse the mess, we're currently halfway through our South Australia trip. Not much has been done on the inside. Still got the standard cup holders of the two you get in the Cruiser. Standard storage down here. The only thing we added inside was this one here. So we actually have chargers both sides, which is how we charge the Garmin and charge the dash cam. This, you get two lights as well. This is all Australian made as well. You get two chargers this side, which we currently have the batteries charging here. That's all standard. The cute little Jesus bars. That's it for in the car.
Safety first.
As Paige pointed out, it's good to have safety first. We got one on each side, and we also have one in the box as well, so you can never have enough. There are special clamps you can buy for these that sit them here, and I think they're about $50 a bracket or whatever. I literally just use big steel zip ties. On the 79, it will move with the car and doesn't get in the way. However, on the Hilux, which I try to do for my mother, the gap's too small in it and you can't actually attach, there's nowhere to attach it, so you have to buy a special clamp for the Hilux, which is a pain in the ass. Then the other thing is, we've got on this side is the GME here. I mounted it there specifically so I can reach it from the car, so I can lower it and raise it.
Obviously though, for my short bum, I can't reach it when I'm driving, so that's definitely a Luke's.
Yeah, I'm the only one who can reach it, but usually I'm the one using it, so we're alright. The other thing we've got on this side is the shower awning, which we've done in another video. I may pull it down and set it up. It's just another thing to set up. Our newest addition is the rooftop tent. Canopy, which is not very nice. On this side is, so we got two chargers. These are pretty much original from when we did the box. The Victron, yes, hello.
Quiet down. We're doing a 2-year review.
We're doing a review.
What have you got to say about it? You love it? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Victron voltmeter, which is great, but the battery I bought is Chinese and it doesn't mesh up properly. Sometimes if the battery dies too low, it will out of sync. So at the moment it's saying we don't have a full battery, but we actually do. The inverter control here, so you can turn it on from here. And if you look to your right, I've just got a power bank over here, so you can just plug in whatever you want. And the Victron's actually behind the fridge in there. Set that off. These are your power points here that I've made. So you got light from out here, light from in the cab. Two of them, lovely. And if you want to grab that side there, these are the original drawers from the first build I did. Just a bit stronger, a bit lower, so you can see how much crap we got. And then it actually has a drawer that comes out, it has a table that comes out even further. Now, however, because this is gone up in a rush before the trip, I now need to adjust the height of the gas struts on this side to actually make sure it doesn't hit the tent. But you can't unfortunately have the table and this at a time, which we usually don't anyway, so it's just usually for storage or setup. Oh yeah, we'll go to the other side. Usual stuff at the back, jerry cans, spare tire in the back.
Still haven't had to use a spare tire yet, touch wood.
Yep, still haven't had to use it. The standard recovery point, we took off the tow bar because we don't tow. For the genuine rear bar, it comes with all your tow charge points, all that kind of garbage. Reverse camera, dash camera, rear dash camera. It's all empty at the moment. However, we will be doing the next upgrade will be probably when we do the tray. We'll replace the tray so we can lose some weight. And there'll be trundle drawer and water storage.
All in stages as the bank provides.
All in stages. It's like, do you want to do your big tray and canopy upgrade, or do you want to go on a four-month adventure? Like, that's where you weigh up.
100%.
The awning, which you guys have already seen, however, it was here previously. Now we've moved it back, so when you actually do the 180, it covers all the front of the car and all the rear of the car, so it's way better. Max Trax goes here usually.
Yep, keeping us level at the moment.
Yeah, they're underneath us, leveling us up, because that's all we've used it for. I think I've used it for one recovery way back when we got the vehicle. Ever since, it's just leveler. Still original fridge, King's fridge, still 2 years, no problem, no worries. The only downfall, however, don't really have anything to compare to the Dometic. When it's really, really hot, this thing can pull up to 7 amps. When it's normal, it's about 2.5 to 4, depending on the weather and how much food you got in there. And if you actually block this section off, which we often do, or if you fill it with alcohol, it also takes longer to do it. It's clearly full of food. We have the 85 litre, heaps and heaps of food, keeps everything cold. This will pretty much freeze, obviously not alcohol, but freeze everything else as long as you have it low enough. It does have a light, but I disabled it because it was just wasting power every time it didn't actually turn off, I don't think, for some reason. I don't know if we got a dodgy one or what, but the light would just stay on constantly. So I disabled it so it wouldn't just waste power. Our little hidey holes, we're just
our random stuff.
Yeah, random stuff, filleting knife, cozies for the drinks, heat warmers, that kind of thing. All in the old original build.
Yep.
The only thing that changed really was we updated the kitchen to have a bigger table, a bigger drawer, so it actually fits a bit more food. Again, sorry about the mess, we are mid-trip. This is just a square storage area for cooking gear, water, and whatever else at the moment.
Storage.
We got Bedori in there, some cooking stuff, so a small gas cooker we bought as well, which we may use later on.
And then my favourite part.
Yeah, the pantry. There you go. So again,
Luke's life work.
Yeah.
Honestly, best thing ever. Super handy. Great height for me. Fits a lot of stuff in it. Bungee cord for safety, and yeah, it's pretty good.
Same thing on this side. This is where we have the Red Arc DC first aid kit.
Yep.
We got a bigger first aid kit in here.
Yep.
We have, that's our other fire extinguisher there.
Yep.
And then our lighting control is just up in here. So you got 3 switches, which is outside, the inside, and the third I actually haven't used yet because I just put it on in case I needed it. There's the lights. What else have we got? We got the working lights out the sides here.
Yep, they've been really good.
Yeah,
the side lights.
They've been amazing. They're road vision.
Yep.
We were going to get steady lights, however our auto electrician recommended we get the road vision instead, which I'm glad because these are actually brighter and they actually look more aesthetic. They sit a lot higher up into the roof rack. However, the roof rack will be going, and
ASAP.
Yeah, the roof rack is going to be going ASAP. At the moment it's okay because there's no weight on it, which is what the point of putting it all in the back was, and now it currently just holds all the lights. It's just ugly as, and the new lights will fit underneath the new roof rack as well, just to make it look a bit better.
Luke's also had to do quite a few repairs and alterations.
Yeah. We had to do a lot of modifications of this thing. Like you can see I put extra big bolts through it just to keep it still. And on the side here, that's a 10mm bolt here, but when they originally put them in, they are little hex head bolt, not hex heads, they are little Allen key bolts. So God forbid you try to get in here with your little Allen key and try to do this up, it's just terrible. And everybody knows you can do a 10mm spanner up a lot tighter than you can do a little Allen key. And when you're going over corrugation or even on Frasers, when we first put it on, and the amount of side movement you get wobbling, they would start undoing themselves. So it's not very good at all.
It's done the job, but it's definitely due for an upgrade.
Yeah, it's definitely due for an upgrade. You can see they're big. I think it's a 50-inch on the front, bar at the front. These are the controls as well. So you got the small bar that is in our bull bar, the roof bar, and the side lights. So when the car is actually, if I turn the power on, and I get some lights on. If I turn the lights on, you can just see there's a bit of glow in them. When they are green, it means they're on. When they're blue, it means they're off. So if I press it on, that will actually change color, even though you can't see it. This is the smaller bar that we have in it. Also road vision, you can see it's covered in bugs and everything from our trip. Also very, very bright, works really well with the top one though. Standard bash plates that come with we have an off-road animal bar with the hoops. You can get it without hoops, but we definitely prefer it with hoops.
Trying to take my hair tie.
Can you relax?
You always got to be the center of attention, eh?
So that's the bash plate that comes with the bar. It also comes with its originals as well, and it comes with recovery points pre-built in. So a lot of the ones, if I compare it to ARB, that's the one my mother got for her Hilux. She paid almost $4,000 for the bar fitted from ARB. This bar was, I think, about the same price fitted, but came with recovery points. However, ARB, you have to buy the bar, then buy the recovery points, then buy the bash plate. They don't sell it in one thing, and they just get you all the way along. They just rip you off. So we got the Warn winch. I'm pretty sure it's an Evo 8 Warn.
Yeah.
We've used it maybe twice, and then once was to lift a hammock, to use as a hammock. So we haven't had to winch ourselves out of anything yet, touch wood. Last few things, 33s, we get a 2-inch Dobson lift, 33 tyres, Pro Comp rims. Still have the original standard side step that I just painted, and I'll eventually change it at some point. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Overall, we love her.
Overall, yep. Overall, we love the truck. Nothing wrong with it. Everybody complains about it's an old farm truck, blah, blah, blah. We like it because it's an old farm truck. We like that it has all the old manual controls.
That it is manual.
That it is manual. We'll never, ever, ever buy the new 4-cylinder. There's no way in hell I'm ever buying a new one. The only downside is you do only get 2 cup holders, like everybody complains about. Everything else is normal. And you do get electric windows, despite what people think. We do have electric windows.
Proof.
Yeah. Not windies, although I wouldn't complain if they were windies.
Neither.
The only other thing that we missed was the snorkel.
Which again,
4-inch snorkel. We got it from a shop in Queensland. I don't know if I'd actually recommend them, because our guy that we got to put on the snorkel said that their stencil was pretty garbage, so you had to kind of
wing it.
Obviously you have to cut a hole in the side of your vehicle, which is never fun, but he said their stencil wasn't very good, and he has had better stencils, so I won't name them, but I don't know if I'd recommend or use them again. We'd have to see. The sides are still holding up. This is the original peel off paint I did. This is a test to see if I wanted them black. And the only part that came off was the part that when you put the snorkel on, he had a bit of duct tape here, and when you peel the duct tape off, it's come off. Otherwise,
they've held up pretty well.
It's held up pretty well for a home job.
Yeah.
Alright, and then this is our new fun toy. So Paige will walk us through the tent.
Alright, so we scored 2 of these super cool boot covers. So essentially it slips onto the front of the tent, which is really handy because she can get all the way up here. You sit your booty down and you whip your shoes off, and it's easy access. They stay dry, out of the way. They're not in the tent, which I like because I like no sand in the tent. And then you've got a reasonably thick mattress, which is also pretty good. I wouldn't say it's 100% as good as sleeping in your bed, but when you're out in the bush, it's damn good. You've got your double fly screen and also your blackout, and when they say blackout, they mean blackout. It can be 8 o'clock in the morning and we don't realise what time it is, and we're usually up at the crack of dawn, so
we'll drop them all down so you can see what it looks like.
we will, but otherwise this is her in all her glory. She's got the windows, she's got the sunroof, which we're actually waiting for 230 to send us another fly, because we bought this when we went to the recent 4-wheel drive super show, and the guy sold it to us and said that we'd have the perspex in the outer cover so we could stargaze. came like this, spoke to them, they were super happy and helpful and said that they'd send us a new fly, so we should have that soon. You can roll up the 23-0 double sleeping bag and close the shell pretty easily, so you've just got to put it down the back here, which has a bit of extra storage space. So I guess depending on how long you were staying, you could have a bag or something behind here. Comes with a light bar. We actually forgot the power pack, so we can't put the light bar up, but basically it just has a portable power pack bag. Clips in, hard cover here. And yeah, essentially that's her. You get all the pretty views. Overall, for our first trip, we're pretty happy with it.
Yes, very happy.
Yeah, yep.
Cool. All right, we'll drop the slides down and you can see how dark it is on the inside.
Or it's about 4:30 in the afternoon. It's quite bright. And then Luke, put that down. And then yeah, here you go, pitch black. And it's daylight again. So as you can see, when we are asleep in here, if we've got all the windows closed, she's pretty dark and you can't really grasp what time of the day it is. It's a good thing and a bad thing, but we like it in the sense is if we want to sleep in, we can. Alright, so that's our 2-year review on Beefcake and all the attachments. We bloody love her and wouldn't trade her in for anything. All the way from South Australia on our latest road trip, so make sure that you tune in and like and subscribe because we've got a lot coming in that trip.